man. Streets 105.1. Make sure y'all download that app right now. We in the live TheMIXX with the boy, man, Big Richh. He in the building right now, man, about to do an exclusive live interview. Make sure y'all tune in, stream, download that app, Streets 105.1. Hey, it's about to go live, man. Big Richh in the building. You gonna run that back real quick, that back it up. It's been going crazy on the TheMIXX, man. Every time we play this joint on the live, shit, they go crazy, man. Y'all turn it up. This the guy that made it right here, Big Richh. What's happening?
What up with it?
Official St. Louis versus everybody. Got the club turned up like a pep rally. We united, we used to be divided. The back it up challenge got the city on fire. Dump it, hit it with the MJ, gon' be starting something, hey, and tell her don't hide it. Every time the hips move, I'm so excited. I had to do something new to show the Lumo. We killed that big boy challenge outside the shoe store. Who know, you know, I know, we know. You know, I know, we don't. Tell them back it up and do it with your best friend. You getting married, then do it with your best man. Now use both hands to pop those fans. St. Louis versus everybody. We got the whole new term like a pep rally. Who know, you know, I know, we know. You know, I know, we know. It's official St. Louis versus everybody. We got the whole new term like a pep rally. Who know, you know, I know, we know. You know, I know, we know. The whole club saying, this ain't what you want. The whole club saying, this ain't what you want. The whole club saying, this ain't what you want. I said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis, said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis, said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis, said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis.
So St. Louis. Streets 105.1. It's the official 314 TheMIXX featuring my dog Big Lou going crazy. Make sure y'all download that app, Streets 105.1. It's the TheMIXX. My dog Big Richh. Make sure y'all follow my dog Big Richh, man, going crazy on the TheMIXX. This that new one, man, So St. Louis.
I'm so St. Louis, said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis, said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St.
since I was knee-high. Bottle service and red ropes don't make you VI. Forget the hate, I gets love and I see why. Good guy, you see ITY alumni. Crown Apple, good herb, oh girls, no guys. Everybody can see me win if they had no eyes. Real lives is not a surprise. Passport stamped up, been here. Turn that page, been there, I've been here. Yeah, it's been fur that I would explode. Expose fake phonies and assholes. Lunatic dirty, you see the cash flow. Could be better, but who's can't? I'm a lunatic in the saint. Being cool since Saints. Missing Lime Green King on the St. Louis scene. Hustle on for a season, not just all summer 16.
I said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. Said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so
Check. New fire on the airwaves right now. My dog Big Richh dropping heat on the mix. Coming up in a hot second. New fire. Let go.
Big Richh
Hottest
going
station
crazy.
in the nation, broadcasting from St. Louis to the world, man. We back with another banger, another big banger, man. Streets 105.1. It's the Mixx Radio Show. New drop Friday going on right now. Got my dog in the building, Big Richh.
What up with it?
What's up, homie? What's up, homie?
Oh yeah, man. You know what I
Got you live on the radio, man. Got you live on the show.
That's all I said.
Hey man, happy Friday, bro. You got some new heat coming. You got some new heat dropping.
Man, I'm loving
That's
it.
on the airways right now. I'm so St. Louis, man. And then
Come on, dude, that went crazy, bro.
this ain't what you want, boy. My dude got the fire, man. Talk about these records that we just played, man. It's new, it's dope. New sound for you, man. How you feel about these records?
Man, it's been a journey, to be honest. We was talking a little bit before we got started, but with being on this journey with Back It Up, the first track that we played, even to So St. Louis, people wouldn't believe, getting the Lunatics on that track, to get Keywan to be on that track.
That's dope, man. Congrats
it was
on that,
super
too.
dope, man. And then people would think, actually we recreated that whole entire beat. We didn't go sample anything. There's not one sound that actually sounds like the original sound. It's just the way, we contributed like an artist, bro, to put that together. But to be honest, bro, I've been holding that song for a while. I've been just trying to figure out, how am I going to bring myself back out to the market and do it properly. So,
Right.
man, So St. Louis, yeah. And then Back It Up, shoot, that was just me taking a risk, man.
That Back It Up was hard. That's a hit song right there, man.
Everybody
I love
be
that
so
record.
used to trap rapping and this. I'm like, man, I want to make something you want to see on a movie. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want my music to be a movie. So it's like, I'm going to turn up to this type of music.
It sounds like one of them ones too. Like I can hear that as a soundtrack to a movie.
Oh yeah, man, that's the goal for it. I kid you not, that's the goal for it.
Hell yeah, like I was saying before the show, but every time we play that song on the live literally
It go crazy,
bro.
man. It really
that's
do.
what's up,
Yeah.
It goes crazy.
That's what's up. And it's moments like that I need, bro, because I'm gonna be honest, man. I was explaining to him I've been on this journey marketing and telling people about the Back It Up song, and you wouldn't believe how many platforms I'll get to, and they'll hear it and they'll turn up. Really, I'm talking about on the radar, bro. They turned up, everybody. And then right after they got through turning up, they was like, yeah, we don't know what to do with this. We don't know how to market this. It's ahead of it was ahead of his time. So it's like, I gotta break it myself.
Yeah. I know we was chopping it up a little bit before we started the show and everything, and just kind of based on what you were telling me, bro, and based on what I hear from the song and how it make me feel and how what I can feel and see from the song, I think what people I ain't speaking for them, but just as an outside, as a different perspective, I think with the song "Back It Up," it's fresh, it's different, but it's not like a song that they might have heard something similar throughout the course of time. As far as if you look at like, you know, hype records, hype party records. If you want to put your song in a category of like songs that, like, you know what I'm saying, get you up to party, turn up music. So yeah, in a sense, you can name a couple of different artists who might have like a hit song based on that type of category, but that doesn't make your song the same. That just means that sonically, that just means like that how it sounds is a little bit more comparable to like previous songs that might have had that type of influence too. But I think with that record being as different as it is, I can see kind of why they would feel like, dang, like, I don't know, how would I push this? But then again, it's like, how would you be able to push it? It's fire music, so just find a way to incorporate that within the platform, because you got the reach, you got the platform, and those people need to hear good music. So you can there's no like, oh man. Now if you want to talk about individually, you know, marketing the record and they not being able to see the vision for it, and that's a different side. But honestly, I just said all that to say you are right about taking that and doing it yourself, because you made it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna promote it, and no shot to nobody's profession, but sometimes the artists don't realize that you might be so unique that it might just take only you to promote it.
And that's what
that's not saying that you don't need the DJ's help, because you do. You need them to play it. We want to play it. Other DJs, you know what I'm saying, want to play it and get more people on it, but sometimes it's also too, as long as you making it hot, it don't matter what they can do with it after playing it, because that process might not be extensive for them in that way. Just play it, get your people to vibe to it, and then I'm gonna take care of everything. And I think that's what you've been doing so far.
And that's honest, that has been the move. Everywhere I take it, I take a group of people that vibe and turn up with me. Or even the times I don't even have groups of people to go with me, bro. There's never been a place, a venue I played it in where I didn't get a positive response to it.
That's lit.
And that's what makes it so crazy. You know, the part is being from a trap city, a city where, you know, a lot of the hardcore hip hop is what this city get excited about. That's what they support, because that's like the lifestyle. So for me to do something different, to be honest, it's just reaching and branding into a different market. Because if you look at it, Pitbull, when he first started, his first album was a hip hop album. It was one of the dopest albums he ever made. I'm talking crazy. I still would listen to it to this day. It was so dope. But it ain't until he switched to pop to where he blew up. And now, when you type in a name, he come before the dog. You feel me?
Hey, Flow Rider too.
Yeah, Flow Rider too.
Flow Rider
yeah,
too,
he's a prime example.
Yeah, and it's kind of just looking at it like, you know what, but like I said, bro, for me, I don't want to put myself in the pivotal. I only do this and I only do that. I just want to make music that make people feel good. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want to just keep creating my personality type music. And what I'm learning is I keep creating, they follow. My follow, like ever since I've really been back in the market of really building the brand up and getting back into it. Because it's like I had to sit back and pay attention. I took a different route. I had to go make the money. So when I come back, I don't have to slow it. Every time I came into it, I remember one time I came into it with like 20 bands, you feel me?
Damn.
I fucking blew through that in like 2 months, 2.5, 3 months, right? Then I came back into it with like 27 bands. You feel? I'm talking like crazy stuff happened, and I was able to get big lump sum. My first investment was like $15,000, was from my closest friends when I was like, yo, I'm finna do this music shit. They all like, yo, I believe it. Even my grandfather, he gave me 5 bands. Like, yo, go out there and get it. Bro, you wouldn't believe how many times I took this money and it's like, I'm thinking this gonna work. And then those things just failed. But it wasn't failure. It was just a step.
That's right.
You think you're gonna get into this music thing and it's gonna blow up tomorrow. But to be honest, you gotta go through the things that mold you into an artist that's capable of withstanding that type of fame, withstanding that type of exposure. So it's like, and that going through all these doors, getting some slammed in your face, getting some, making nothing from something, that ultimately builds you up to the point when you look back like, damn, came along.
Yeah, it does, man. It does. It helps sharpen you.
It really does. So now that's why I'm doing different due diligence to put myself in a better position to get ahead. But at the same token, at first I was thinking about, caving and targeting what people like to listen to here in the city. And then I'm like, nope, I won't. I won't. At the end of the day, it's kind of like I'm Aquarius too. So it's like, yo.
Oh yeah. When you want it, you gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it. And at the same token, I don't like to follow nobody else, bro. I move to my own drum. And it's like, yo, if you fuck with me, you gonna follow me.
That's right.
It's honestly that, and it's not a cocky thing. It's more of a thing. I got my own path. And I could probably teach you. So,
it's straight facts. You know what I'm saying? Big facts.
Up.
Streets 1051. Exclusive interview with Big Richh going down right now. Live on the radio. Get the Streets 1051 app. All exclusive and unlimited music whenever we play it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we want. We ain't got no micromanagers. You know what I'm saying? We the managers.
We are the micromanagers and the managers and the owners of the
big
MIXX.
ones.
Straight up.
All love, man. It's 314. 314 day weekend going down, man. Tomorrow's the official 314 day. Everybody gonna be outside popping they shit, doing their thing, man. So we're gonna be playing a lot of artists from the city tonight that's gonna be on 1051. So make sure y'all tune in for that. But right now, you gotta tap in with the homie Big Richh. He going crazy, man. You got this new music out. You got shows. Where you at tomorrow, man? It's a couple of different places you at.
Tomorrow I'll be with the Havers. Tomorrow from noon to like 5, I'll be with the Havers on Washington.
Shout out to Havers.
I'm on the south side with Big Lou from like 7 to 9, and then I'll be at skating with DJ Bounce for the rest of the night. I'm thinking about hitting that east side too. But I don't know. I might want to go to sleep.
It's gonna be like 6 events. Like,
and I'm like, yeah. And then the thing is, I can't drink and perform, so I won't drink the whole night until I'm done performing.
Wow.
So it's like
that
every
makes
event,
sense.
I'll just be there sober, waiting to get on the stage, and I'm like, yeah, I'm performing and I'm out of here. I'm performing and I'm
I
out
feel
of
you.
here.
That's a good strategy, man. Talk real quick about the art. With music with you, man, you've been doing it for a while. Like, how did you get into it?
I started middle school. I can't make this up. I was in a music class. And like where I grew up at, bro, I grew up like in Wellston. We had less than. I grew up where you got the hand-me-downs to your brothers. You feel me? We had the.
I feel you.
Our milk, you had to pour a little water in it. And
I know what that feel like.
You feel me? That's kind of how I grew up. So we didn't really know anything about, like, I can listen to music, but I didn't know anything about creating. I wasn't really given the opportunity to be creative growing up. So, but once we did start getting a little bit more better off, we went to school and I found out you can make music without knowing how to play instruments. I'm like, what? The first track I seen was called Hip Hop Studio. I actually made a digital beat, a sound, and songs. And I'm like, yo, I can make beats without learning how to play instruments.
That's cool. That's crazy.
It blew my mind, and I'm like, yo, I want to make beats. And it started with me. I actually made some beats, and I was making beats for my brother and my friend. And we went to the studio, and my friend nutted up in the studio. He got nervous and couldn't rap what he said. So I went in there and started rapping. Then I'm like, shit, I kind of like writing music more than I like making beats. So
oh, wow.
It got to the point where I just started building up. But we was young. And at that point in time, I was in high school. It was, who was that? Raw Reese. Do or Die had just put out.
Okay, yeah.
And I honestly, I had an opportunity to meet Rap A Lot, Do or Die at the Untouchable Records studio with Raw Reese. They were trying to sign Raw Reese. They just signed Raw Reese at the time.
Okay.
And I got to meet him, and that was like before I knew what business music was. I just wanted to get in the studio at that point in time. So exactly. I've been doing it for a while. I've been to the point where now I've been on BET. I've been on MTV.
Yeah, my nigga be on all the platforms, man.
Reality TV. And it's kind of like, I end up signing a bad contract with BET. I signed a contract to say they own, because I was on their TV show, they own rights to any music and anything that I put out for the next 24 months. So for
really?
For like 2 years, it was just part of the contract to be on the show.
Damn.
On the show, anything after the show, up to 24 months after the show, they had rights to. So at that point in time, shit, man, I had to sit down. But the crazy part, bro, I was in the height of it all. Fat Boy Road, was just starting
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
momentum. And
That
I'm
was a
talking
dope
about
song.
everybody was doing it. Atlanta was doing it. I had people in Cali. So I'm just getting momentum, and it's just like, yo, if I do this and this blows, they own it all.
Damn.
So I was like, shit. After that, I'm like, I gotta take a break. I took a break for 2 years, but in that break, I ended up having a daughter. So
That's
then
what's up, man.
It was
Congratulations
like,
on your daughter, too.
appreciate it. Then I got my daughter, and then I'm like, shit, I need to be a better dad. So I had to cut back even more on the music. I'm like, I want to get to my passion. And then it got to the point where it's like, okay, I want to get to the music, but like I told you, every time I got into the music, I would blow through the bag.
Yeah.
I'm like, it ain't a one-time bag. I need a continuous bag. So instead of getting directly back to the music, I went and built a landscaping company. So landscaping, you know,
That's
when
lit.
it's super lucrative because grass don't stop growing.
No, sir, it don't.
Always keep going. So when you learn that, and then when you in business, you learn most businesses are trash, and the only reason that they in business is because there's not enough business out there for other people to use. So they use
Facts.
so man, I got so many contracts just off people being trash. So now it's like, okay, I built my business. I got money flowing in. I got a regular career. I got my outside job that's flourishing.
That's right.
And I got to chase this music. So now it's like,
Yeah.
I'm hitting the ground running because it's different. I'm using my budgets. I'm doing things differently. I'm budgeting my money just like a record label would. Between
That's
ads,
smart.
between exposure, between opportunities, and everything. So with me using my own, it's a different type of vibe. But at the same token, it's kind of like, I'm loving it.
Honestly, man, everything you saying is facts and it's on point. Artists, you know what I'm saying, just entrepreneurs in general, creators, you know what I'm saying, peep game to what other people have going on, man, because you never know what element you might need for your situation. You know what I'm saying? All that jealousy and hate, you can learn from other people that's around you. That's the whole point of networking and presenting yourself, man. With some artists, I feel like, and this might be for some business owners in general, what they don't realize is the thing that the company that you want to work with has, they got consistent revenue, they got capital, they got somebody that is pouring into them, investing into them.
Mm-hmm.
So that very same method it applies on a smaller level as far as getting a job, stacking your money up, and then using that money to help fund. The labels ain't doing nothing no different than what you could do.
Nothing no different.
You just have to follow the, you know what I'm saying, build a method, build a plan, and then execute the plan. And it's not lame to have a regular job. Like it's like, bro, you got how are you gonna like people be tripping sometimes. Maybe it's just me, cuz I don't know.
I'm telling you, they tripping the hard way because at the end of the day, like even with major artists, when you look at the major artists, when they ain't touring, when they ain't out actively marketing and promoting and doing that type of shit, they sitting at home.
They at home, right?
You see me? There is no money flowing in besides that. If they not actively going to go get it, they record better be a fucking hit. To where they still got, you know, and even then, it's like that type of situation. So I think the biggest thing the smartest thing I did was go find a way to keep a continuous flow of money coming in. And that's how I'm able to make it on the debut, Judge Soul London, Cadillac Chronicles, all these places and platforms that give artists exposure. Like, that shit's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta know it. You gotta get on the road, right? You gotta pay for flight, you gotta pay for hotel, right? Yeah. I'm in Atlanta for a week. That's 5 days. I gotta stay in Atlanta. I gotta get around Atlanta for a week. I'm paying $800 for this place, $900 to be on this platform, $1,000 to be on this platform. So you gotta understand, record labels are spending that type of money.
They really are.
That's why they like, yo, we need to recuperate our money. But the cool thing is, I'm already doing it. So I'm building my own leverage. So when I do, and the thing ultimately, I am gonna go knock on some doors. But I ain't knocking on doors like people think. I ain't trying to go ask them to do nothing for me. I'm coming, yo, I got this already flowing.
Yep.
If you take what you got, put on, the thing is, I don't want a record label to run my business. No, I want you to fund me and give me the help I need to run my business.
That's all.
I want to set up my shows. I want to learn how to do all of it because ultimately I'm going to be away from the record labels, and that's when I'm going to really go independent. It's one thing, in order to be successfully independent, you still need a power machine.
Yes.
You
do, yeah.
With the competition, with
You
the
have
record
to.
label.
You have to, man.
So the reason why you got people like Beyonce and them and all these different major big artists that's starting to do their own thing and get away, they able to do that because they got the funding.
Yep.
They have the money to keep pouring. It costs a couple $1 million, a couple $100,000 to get a stadium, to get all the stuff you need for the stadium. You gotta spend some money, but you can make $1 million.
Yeah, you
Just
can.
think it's a different type of ball game. You gonna spend $500,000, but you gonna sell enough tickets to bring back $3 million.
Man.
So imagine doing that in 10 cities. You just spent $5 million, but at the same token, you just got back $60 million.
60 million, going crazy.
Going crazy. So it's kind of like it's not that we can't do it. It's just how you do it. So for me, I did the Big Richh Experience. Was my own show. I learned the lesson from that. I ended up spinning like 2 bands, and I only made like, I want to say like $1,200 on the return end of it.
Okay.
But even making back $1,200,
That's still good.
That was
that's
good.
still
But
good.
the crazy part, I had to be smart. That wasn't even ticket sales I made off $1,200. I was selling food. I was selling merchandise.
So you got
I
other
was
stuff that added up to.
I
Yep.
was selling. Now imagine when I get my ticket sales in order. But the thing, I was promoting that 30 days out. Bad mistake. I should have did 90. I did 30 days.
Yeah.
30 days. I still did
That in 30 days is still good for that return to be.
for my first show.
Yeah, for your first one.
And
That's
a
it.
lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand. I had to figure out how to get tickets. I had to get tickets printed. I had to.
Yeah, it's a
There's
lot.
So much involved.
Doing your own event, people think it's easy.
No, it's not.
That shit is not easy, man. You just make it look like it, but
Yeah, and that's
Is-
what, I give mad respect to Morgan Casey that be doing all
yeah,
the
yeah.
shows
Shout out to
and
Morgan.
shit,
Yep.
bro. She be doing her thing.
Yeah, yeah.
my own
I'll be
thing.
checking it out. Them mugs, them
I be
shows
like,
be
you know
lit.
what? I think I want to partner with a promoter.
Yeah, she one I would say one thing. She one person that knows how to just promote. Like
Yes,
she know what
yes.
she know what the people need. Like you know what I'm saying. Like just from the outside looking in. Like I think she started about a dates and ideas and stuff to do in St. Louis,
Mhm.
which was a smart thing to start off what she's doing now because people are looking for different things to do in St. Louis. People like
Straight
dates. People need different ideas. So she kind of gravitated to that pool, and it just made what she's doing now. But yeah, she's one of the heavy hitters in St. Louis doing that
Absolutely,
thing.
man.
And that's why, like I said, I reached out. You feel me? I network with everybody. It ain't not one person that got something going that I ain't reached out to in some type of facet. Sometimes reaching out don't mean when I reach out to people, I'm not even asking for shit. I'm being honest. I'm reaching out, hey man, how can I help make what you got going better?
Straight
How
up.
can I be a part and do something for you? And it's like that. One thing I learned about building my own business, man, is to be the apprentice. Get in
Yep.
and learn what you're doing before you think you're mastering something.
Facts.
So for me, they put me in a position and an opportunity to be in a better place. That helps me overall. I just
Yep.
want to sit in the room. Like I was talking to Stroh was like, bro, you just got to be in the right rooms. And it's like, cool.
That's it.
Sometimes I can tell you the coolest shit that I did. And this is dope. And you'll get to see it tomorrow when they release it. Now, so
That's
I'm
it.
gonna be as honest as I can be on this, and I'm gonna tell you how how I humble myself and respect. That's why I'm gonna tell the truth. But I'm gonna tell the truth. But I had to humble myself and respect myself because I had a moment of jealousy within my own craft. You feel me? Within my own field of friends. You know, I went out and I jammed with Wag. Me and Wag, we do a couple things. I went out and jammed at the 314 Day event, right? And it was so much going on, so many different people involved. You feel me? So as we doing the 314 challenge, you know, I'm trying to get my Big Richh on. You feel me? I'm trying to get front center jam.
Yeah.
But it's so many people that just want to be stars. You feel me? So I fell back. But I'm like, you know, so my original brain mindset was like, man, all this, it was just negativity that was going on in my head. And I'm like, man, I think I'm thinking about shaking. You feel me? In my head, but I'm like, you know what? Richh, that ain't the mindset we use. How do we turn this into a win? I said, you know what? I'm going to be in every video without understanding I'm in every video. Right? So what I did was, I'm like, all right, what we doing? We finna do this, and this. So when we did the 314 challenge, everybody going
I saw you, yeah, I
you know,
seen it.
Big Richh standing
I
up,
seen
you
it,
feel me?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You gonna see me, you feel me?
Yeah.
It wasn't to be rebellious to what we had going on.
Nah,
it was
right.
taking the opportunity you have and make the most out of it.
That's all
You feel me?
facts.
So
Yeah.
when you see everybody doing their solos and one-on-ones, look in the back of that STL side. I'm standing in the middle. You see my face, you see my shirt. I'm in everybody's solo video. I'm standing right behind them. Hey, even Young.
That's smart. That's
Young
smart.
was while I was sitting there, Young was doing videos to his song and shit.
Yeah.
I'm in almost all his videos. Look in the background. Don't look at the people dancing.
Yeah, no, I see you out there. I saw you out there.
And then, so on top of that, we did the baseball game. I didn't even know about the baseball. I said, you know what? I'm gonna be a fucking umpire.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I saw that.
Hey, bro, I thought that was creative. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Wag.
Bro,
I thought that was smart.
Umpire. I made that shit up. I'm like, bro, I'll be the umpire. Fuck it.
Wow.
And then intentionally, like they was like STL, and I support my city, but at that same day, Big Richh is a brand. Big Richh is a brand I want to sit next to the Cardinals, next to Apple, next to everything.
Yeah.
So STL I came out, everybody had on STL, everything. I had on Big Richh. I go everywhere in my own brand because at the end of the day, yes, I support my city and I support, but Big Richh is a part of St. Louis.
That's a fact.
It's a St. Louis brand.
There
I'm
you go.
being branded by St. Louis.
There
So
you go.
I'm just as much as a part of 314 Day as the Cardinals, as the Blues, as anybody else that's a part. So instead of wearing their brand, I wore my brand.
God damn.
I'm seeing a vision one day, everybody out in Big Richh shirts.
Y'all
And
better
that's
drop.
a STL 31. That's a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, instead of
That's smart too.
Instead of allowing that moment of negativity to take over me and leave and miss the opportunity. Bro, I'm through everything now. I got this morning, like, yo, bro, you gotta see me everywhere. And it ain't even about being the guy that's hopping it. I did it so respectfully, and I just did it smartly. I'm standing in the background in the STLs. I got the perfect view. Ain't nobody in front of me. You can every time they dance, you see Richh. And I'm
There
just
you
like,
go.
Yo, I picked the perfect spot.
You did.
I'm
Yeah.
like, Nick, they changed out back catchers, betters, kept nobody changed out the umpire. I'm in everybody.
There you
Like,
go.
bro,
There you go. That's
you gotta
hard.
see Richh.
That's
I don't
hard.
care.
That's hard.
314 Day, you gonna see Richh. I don't care what it was, bro. That's why I'm going to everybody event.
Yeah.
I'm taking videos. I'm showing support. On my platform, I let everybody come to my platform. Bro, I ain't tripping off that. Come on, because it's only gonna show more love. If we keep operating like this, I mean, like, bro, you gotta look at the bigger picture. Right?
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
some heavy hitters. Like we got Sack Comedy. You know, we got we got Els.
Yep.
Els doing successful. I appreciate.
Yeah,
my
shout out to Els. He
Els doing
good.
like shit, 8
Yeah.
million views a month. Type
Yeah, that
shit.
dude
Like,
funny as hell, man.
super funny. We got a couple different influencers. So it's like, yo, but now we all starting a network together.
That's lit.
Me and Els was just that Word Up. Supporting Word Up, doing
That's
videos, chilling, Word Up. We go out. Els came to my Big Richh Experience event. I wasn't even expecting it. A lot they came and they did videos at the event. They did they content there. And it's just like, bro, if we all keep going and we all keep like stirring up our pots consistently together, it cohesively brings everybody attention.
It does.
And it's the same way every other city is doing it, and we're behind.
We are
But
behind.
we're just not doing. But you know what's crazy part? While we're doing it now, look at the bigger artists from St. Louis. Look how they all intertwining with us now. They never. When have you ever seen Nelly just kicking with us, bro?
Yeah.
Now he's
Not a lot. Now Nelly in this bitch. Like,
He just pop up.
what up, y'all?
Exactly. He just
That's
pop
lit.
up. And it's,
That's
and it's
lit.
like, bro, finally.
Yeah.
Finally. Now you Chingy, Jaquan, Gibbs, everybody
I've been seeing it, yeah.
Niggas on spit. I'm reaching out to niggas on social. They responding back. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, for real? That's like
Yeah.
finally, bro. And it's kind of like the world don't see it yet because we all just starting to see it at home.
Yeah.
So now
True
it's
that.
time to show the world, like, bro, we just as connected. But the difference is we got so much talent that the world never get to see.
Yeah.
And it's mainly because all this talent, they can't afford to travel.
Yeah.
They can't afford to invest themselves to go to these big shows and platforms. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go take the Big Richh brand out there, bring eyes on it, and then I'll create a brand that ain't even a Big 16 is about St. Louis. It ain't about Big Richh. It's about, it's more of everybody else than me on there. So it's like, yo, my brand, them, boom. Now they got it. So now on my platform, people from Atlanta, Judge Soul London follow me. The Debut follow me.
Yeah.
The Debut fucking
That's
shared the Big 16 post.
That's
and
lit.
I'm like, yo.
That's lit.
That's
lit.
crazy. But
Congrats on that, bro.
man, so
Yeah.
it's just like, It's just working smart. Now, I got a tour lined up for Atlanta. I'm going to, not Atlanta, in New York. I'm going to New York the same way. I'm hitting all their major platforms.
That's lit.
Bringing them back. Texas is already set up. I got New York next month, Texas the month after that, and then I'm going to go to California once the summer really kick in and go hit their platforms.
That's lit, bro.
Now bring exposure.
Crazy.
Every time they artists see me there, you know what I'm doing? Hey, I got to come to St. Louis and get on the Big 16 platform.
There you go.
I got a repeat that I'm going to start taking with me that it comes in like a little small box like this.
Okay.
You hit a button, that motherfucker blow up to a big screen.
That's lit,
so
yeah.
Now I'm in every city. Hey, man, I meet a dope artist with, bro, they all paying that same $1,000 I'm paying to be there. They just already, everybody that's
They already there.
Most of them got big ass followers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yo, if I start showing up to these places with my opportunity with me, a backdrop and a mic stand with me, yo, come get on this platform right now. We ain't gotta go nowhere. I got to set up in the whip type shit.
Yep, then you get on, then there you go. Tap in with they people.
Tap in, bro. Like,
Easy, bro.
And they keep saying it, it's like, damn, like, that's what's up. Congrats on the Big 16, man.
Yeah.
I'm
that shit
trying to
look
put
good.
our city on, bro. This is the time where if we do this right, bro, we can be the next music mecca. We have the talent. You got to think, Nelly, when he blew, bro, he's one of the biggest artists. Chingy was blue before he got into a situation. He was going to be one of the biggest.
He was there. He was there.
Every last artist that was in set, they was fucking humongous. Pretty Willie. Bro,
Yeah,
he's so big.
Talking about international hit records like Jibs, like
Pretty Willie came back
Jaquan,
20 years
guys,
later, and they playing this man album like it just dropped last year.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to Pretty Willie, man. Yeah,
That because we make lasting music.
we do.
That's what it is. So it doesn't matter what Fabergé of artist that you are, bro. Long as you make some dope music, I'm here to put you on.
Straight like that, man.
Most definitely.
Hey, my dog Big Rich, man. He
Big
came
Richh,
on the show dropping fire. Hey, I appreciate you, my dog, man.
Hey,
You already
bro.
know we got you locked in rotation. Flight, what up?
I was gonna ask you about that Big 16, bro. So you at Viral Nights, right?
Yeah, I'm at Viral Nights. We
Yep.
film on Thursday night. So the thing is, it's starting to grow to the point where I'm gonna have to expand it to get it outside of just Viral Nights.
Okay.
But I got a game plan for it. But right now, the reason why I wanted to link up with Viral Nights, there's so many influencers that's already there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
smart.
And it's
That's a
central
smart idea.
location where, like, yo, we already here filming. I give all these people an opportunity to get on the platform, and what it does, like you said, it keeps stirring our followings together.
Yes,
and
yes,
mixing
yes.
it together. Because at
smart.
the end of the day, if you hear, then clearly you like what's going on. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
If your fans love to see you on this platform, they gonna like what's going on. So it's not just that. And then the cool thing is about my platform, I give artists an opportunity to invest in a platform. Now that's one thing other people didn't do. When I was in Atlanta, they just took the money. They took the money and say perform and keep moving. It was like it was super systematic.
Yeah.
So
dang.
it's like for me, I'm amping up the artists. I'm telling them, coaching them to get the best video possible. Then, yo, if you want to add market to a couple cities, pick them, choose them. We'll target. Maybe your following is in Washington, D.C., North Carolina, and Texas. And the next person to get on my platform, maybe they following is in Atlanta, Chicago, and New York.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
Maybe the next person they following is huge in St. Louis.
Right.
Huge in Kansas City. So if I give them the opportunity to be different and connect to their specific niche audience, it only helps with their views. It only
Man.
helps with what they got.
All right, hey, I rock with it, bro. Big Rich, Big 16. If you an artist and you trying to get that official look, you know what I'm saying, the mic drop, be on the dope platform, gotta hit him up. What's the information on that, bro?
Man, y'all can follow it on Big STL Big 16 on social media right now, Instagram, Facebook, STL Big 16, and also look up Viral Nights. Hit us up on Thursday nights at Treasures is when we film. Y'all come out, y'all can inbox us, inbox me, and I can put you on a schedule or just come out to Viral Nights. If you come early, you get in for free. You don't come early, you're going to have to pay to get in.
Straight up. My dog, Big Rich, man. Appreciate you for stopping through on the show, man.
I appreciate the opportunity, man. Y'all can follow me at BR314. Go to the website, bigrich.com, man. I got some big things in store for St. Louis that I want to do. If you see me, bro, talk to me. Network, shake my hand, you feel me? I'm that type of guy. Don't be afraid. I know people seeing me doing things and getting more. The more exposure I get is for my city. So don't ever think that you can't talk to me or that you can't speak, or like I like when people, yo, Big Richh, that shit excite me. And at the end of the day, bro, I got time to talk. I ain't that type of person. I'll talk to anybody. We can chop it up. I can show you what I'm doing and give you an opportunity. Just talk to me.
Just rap, man. Just talk. Don't come in there looking around trying to figure out, but I ain't, you know. And that's super dope, man. As we you know what I'm saying, get ready to get this mix going. One thing that you spoke on was you being at the challenge, the Big Boy Challenge, and you know, I appreciate you sharing it, bro. Not a lot of people would go through some things personal like that and be able to kind of express it, and then you know what I'm saying, find a result to it, find a resolution. One thing about it is a lot of us get in that mindset to where we have these negative thoughts going when certain things might not work out as we plan it to. But the whole point is to keep the positive mind frame and keep your plan. Go with the plan, because you don't, just because it ain't happening how you structured it out to be doesn't mean that it's not going in your path. And had you, like you said, would have, man, I'm a shake, you never would have got that position in that highlight that you deserve. You know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes you gotta understand it ain't your show. It ain't.
And that's another thing.
And that's one thing. We have to learn to respect each other in a manner where it's not envy, it's respect. I respect Wag. That's my homeboy. I respect what he got going on, and I had to understand. But like I said, those negative thoughts come because to be honest, low key, I'm proud of him. I wish it was me. You know? And that's something we gotta be honest about. I genuinely wish it was me, but at the end of the day, he earned it. He worked for it. He put the time in. So at the end of the day, if I want it, I gotta earn it. I gotta put the time in. I gotta work for it, and I'm willing to do all of it. That's why I sat there. I was one of the last people to leave. I was there until the sun went down. I worked with them all night. It was, bro. I was sweating. I went home. I'm like, man. I told my daughter to leave me alone. I told my dog to leave me alone.
Everybody.
I'm like, man, Daddy was in all the videos, baby.
That's lit. That's lit. That's how you do it.
It turns a negative thought. Like I said, I have no negative anything towards Wag, towards any of them. Like I said, it's just being in the space where you see shit like, man, I wish it was me.
Yeah.
And your brain starts to think negative, and it starts to defeat you a little bit. But that's where you got to really come and understand what's negative energy and out of habit, and what you really trying to accomplish.
Exactly.
So you got to have control of your emotions. If you really, that's how people fail in this music game. They let their emotions get the best of.
That is the key. That is the key. Every one of us have been through a point of our life where we faced something like that. But that could also determine if you get to the next level or if you stay where you at. It's the mix.
Straight up.
Hey, happy Friday, man. It's Streets 1051. Check out Big Richh. He got new music on all the platforms. Go check out the Big 16 mic drop platform. It's going crazy. Where can they follow you at real quick, bro?
Instagram, BR314, Big Richh on all other platforms, and BigRich.com. But my main thing I'm on is IG. So BR314. Get at me on IG, man. I told you I'm very reachable. Just reach out.
Straight up, man. Appreciate you again, homie. We gonna go out with this new fire flight. What we spinning, brother? What we spinning?
We gonna run that St. Louis.
Hey, I like this record, bro. I like this record.
You know, in honor of 314 Day and the 314 Day Mix, man, it's only right to set it off with that So St. Louis by the homie Big Richh, man. Stopped in for that exclusive interview, man. Make sure y'all download that app, Streets 105.1. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
It's that So St. Louis new drop Friday. Shout out to Big Richh. New drop on Streets 151. Let's go. No more parking at the new mill, they charge for that.
all my BI since I was knee-high. Bottle service and red ropes don't make you VI. Forget the hate, I gets love and I see why. Good guy, you see ITY alumni. Crown Apple, good herb, oh girls, no guys. Everybody can see me win if they had no eyes. Real lies is not a surprise. Passport stamped up, been here. Turn that page, been there, I've been here. Yeah, it's been further that I would explode, expose fake phonies and assholes. Lunatic dirty, you see the cash flow. Could be better, but who's can't? I'm a lunatic in the saint, being cool since saints. Mr. Lime Green King on the St. Louis scene. Hustle all for a season, not just all summer 16.
I said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. Said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. Said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. I said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. From the M.I. Cricket letter O-U-R-I. The Louis do it better. Said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. Said I'm so St. Louis, I'm so St. Louis. And the Louis the muddy cap, and that ain't nothing to brag on. We ain't proud of that. You can get twisted in my city for the wrong cap. You can get twisted in my city for the wrong dab. Driving down Lucas and Hunt ain't a small task, especially in Beverly Hills, cause 30 the max. Let's take a ride through my city, it ain't all bad. And I'ma show you where the white people kick it at. Million more boy village, where the cosplay, Washington Street be jumping like that day. Or you can meet me on the landing, had big daddies, $5 bundles on the east, had fast at it. We at the eyes slide, let me in now, let me in now. Forget a dress code, I'm turned up with my friends now. But rockin' all white tees, you ain't in there. Might as well go to bottoms if they never care.
Live in the mix.
Official St. Louis versus everybody. Got the club turned up like a pep rally. We united, we used to be divided. The back it up challenge got the city on fire. The MJ, don't be starting something. Tell her don't hide it. Every time the hips move, I'm so excited. I had to do something new to show the Lumo. We took that big boy challenge outside the shoe store. Who know, you know, I know, we know. You know, I know, we know, we don't. Tell them back it up and do it with your best friend. You getting married, then do it with your best man. Now use both hands to pop those fans.
DJ Flying. So crazy.
The building, man, that's that back it up. Y'all been hearing it on the TheMIXX going crazy in rotation, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back with that 314 day mix. Hey, stay tuned. It's going to be crazy when we're kicking off 314 day the right way here on Streets 105.1. The TheMIXX. We're going to be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
Above the clutter of bad internet radio. Yeah. Serving up the world's best hip hop from the heart of St. Louis. This is Streets 105.1.